All right, y'all. So we're having to prep for a cold snap here in North Texas. Um, from what I'm seeing on the weather app, looks like we're going to be below 10 degrees at night. At least one of the nights, we're going to be below freezing for potentially 48 hours. And then maybe longer than that. And then we might have a little break in there where we get above freezing, and then it's going to go back to sub freezing for another couple days. So when you're in an RV, okay, and you're full timing it, that's a concern, right? So you now have to be extra cautious and make sure you get things taken care of. So that is what today is. Today is about making sure that we get things buttoned up in there. So here's a list. I don't know if it's everything. I'm sure I'll forget something, but I still haven't got my windows taken care of because I needed help to get my windows replaced. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So not replaced, but I've got to pull these windows here. And as you can see, the reason I need help is because they are so big. All right. So I need help getting these out so I can put some butyl tape on there, seal them up, put them back in so I can stop the water leaking. And frankly, if I got water leaking in, I got air leaking too. These windows up here, I found out the other day, pretty much let air in because whatever useless sealer or I guess that's about right. It's a rubber seal that goes around it, isn't actually in place. So I plan on buying some blue plumber's tape just to go seal around the edges of these windows, just to keep some of that extra cold air from coming in. And I'm using the blue plumber's tape so that, you know, when I go to take it off, it doesn't leave a whole lot of residue and it should come off easier, but it will block the coldness from coming through. I'm flushing the tanks so that we have fresh tanks in there so that, you know, we can do our business and know that we're not going to be overflowing. And so I'm cleaning all that out right now. I've got to make sure I put on my heated hose. I got to put it, and so a heated hose, well, I can't show you that right now, but the heated hose is exactly what it sounds like. It's just it plugs in. It's got a wire that wraps around the hose, and then it's got a jacket or sleeve on the outside of all that to hold it all together. And that will replace the white hose here. And what else? Oh, so I've got to make sure my plumbing pipe right here is empty before the cold weather comes, because otherwise it could freeze with liquid in there. That's not good. Goodness, there's so much. Some people were asking me if I'm going to skirt the bottom, which is where you put basically foam board or something like that down there. No, we are not going to be skirting because, I mean, we're not like in a permanent cold weather spot. Like, this is only going to be briefly, and we're only here till the end of the month, and then we're going to be moving. So it doesn't make any sense to do that. I've got a kerosene, a very large indoor kerosene heater, so it operates, you know, without having to use electricity, just in case we lose electricity. I need to get that brought over, so it might be our only source of heat if things get real bad and the power goes out. I need to get gas cans. I've got a generator in the back of my truck that you know, I can power the rig from the generator, and I can actually run the generator off propane, but I need to keep as much propane as possible so that I can heat the underbelly to keep my tanks from freezing and my water lines busting. So I need to make sure that my propane is plentiful. So instead I need to get a gas can with gasoline so I can run my generator on gasoline. Gosh, what else? We've got some laundry we need to knock out. We also need to provision food-wise, because we don't know. We don't know if the power does go out, you know, and we're not able to go to the store. Like, I don't know. Things get weird here in Texas, especially when ERCOT, you know, shuts the power off because they just have supreme rulership over our energy. And they say, well, the windmills aren't working, so nobody gets power. So we got a plan for dumb stuff like that. And I'm sure there's something I'm leaving off, but, oh, I got to buy suction cups because I can't just pop these out. I need to have suction cups in my hands, so I got to go get those. Just little things, little things. And ideally, we'd clean up the rigs so that, we're not having to live when it's junky. And it happens very quickly. I mean, when you're 4 people and 350 square foot, this thing gets wrecked in about 20 minutes. But it only takes about 45 to pick it up, so it's all good. That's about it. Got to make some returns today before I run out of time to do that. And, just a laundry list. So I'm going to knock it all out today. That's the plan. I'll be documenting some of that as I go. But just keeping y'all updated. RV life, cross-country living. Check us out on YouTube if you haven't already. Got some more videos coming out now because took a break. For anybody that knows and doesn't know, it doesn't matter. December was a heck of a month. I'm glad it's behind us. And so now I'm able to move forward and get some things going that, need doing on our end.